We all know the story of clubs that fall off dramatically. They reach a certain high with great players and then are nowhere to be seen a couple seasons next. One of those clubs is AC Milan. The once dominant kings of Europe are now finding it hard to qualify for the Europa League and win the league. But this year, with Zlatan Ibrahimovic on their team, yet again, AC Milan aim to win their first Serie A title since 2011. Hey guys, we talk football here, and today we look at if AC Milan can win the Serie A title this year. AC Milan finished the 2019-2020 Serie A campaign in scintillating form. The Rossoneri's are Italian football's sleeping giants, but they roused themselves post-restart to a 12-game unbeaten run and winning 9 of their remaining games. The result was a 6th place finish and entry into the Europa League. Since the departure of their previous manager, Marco Giampaolo, around a year ago, the mood has shifted dramatically, with Stefan Pioli hitting all the right notes in the San Siro dugout. There is a new genuine optimism among the red and black half of Milan, and many believe Pioli's team can mount to the top 4 push, if not the title. And so far, it's looking so good for AC Milan. After 5 games, they find themselves top of the Serie A with 4 wins, 1 draw, 0 losses, with 12 goals for and 4 goals against. Taking a look specifically at the league, they started the season off with a 2-0 win against Bologna, then a 2-0 win against Crotone, and then a 3-0 win against Spezia, and then beating their arch rivals Inter Milan 2-1 in the derby, and then a 3-3 draw to Roma, and most recently, they are up to face Udinese on Sunday, where they should, according to AC Milan standards, get a comfortable win. It is still early days, but one of the biggest reasons that they're winning is the big Swede, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Obviously, this man is a football legend, and wherever he goes, goals and trophies come to follow. He's already the league's top scorer, topping Romelu Lukaku, Alejandro Gomez, Cristiano Ronaldo, Andrea Bellotti, to name a few, as well as last season's Golden Boot winner, Ciro Immobile. He has 6 goals in the 5 games played, that only being in the league. It is still early doors though, and everyone will be wondering, where's mighty Cristiano Ronaldo and Juventus? Although Juventus started the season strong with a 5-0 win and a 3-0 win, recently in the league and the Champions League, Juventus have looked shaky, starting off with a 1-1 draw against Crotone. Then they proceeded to win in the UCL 2-0, but after that another 1-1 draw and most recently a 2-0 loss to Barcelona. Of course, there were VAR controversies in that game, and with Ronaldo out with coronavirus, and Juventus still looking shaky under their new manager Andrea Pirlo. If Milan were to build a lead right now, it would be a good building block to kick off the rest of the campaign. But as I mentioned before, this team used to be the top of Europe. They used to be the cream of the crop. But the days of Gullit, Maldini, Baresi, etc. are long gone. And it's time for a new beginning. And that's what AC Milan need. And this first Serie A title in 9 years would be a good building block for them in the future. Of course, the players aren't all to blame, as there has been a lot of ownership changes, coach changes, and a lot of misconceptions going around the club. But that's not to say the club that used to dominate Europe has not qualified for the UEFA Champions League since 2014. Now that is astonishing for a club of AC Milan's size. But the direction that the club is in with Pioli right now is looking very bright on all AC Milan fans' minds. As well as we mentioned before, the addition of Ibrahimovic couldn't have come at a better time. Of course, he is not a player that's going to take them into the future, as his time's almost up with the great sport. But right now, he's getting a sense of trophy-winning mentality into these young players like Tonali and Dalot, who was on loan from Manchester United, amongst others. And that is really important for a side that's trying to push for that Serie A title or top 4. But speaking of that winning mentality, AC Milan really need that back. As I mentioned before, the last Serie A title hasn't come since 2010-2011. The last top 4 league finish hasn't come since 2012-2013. Their last UCL title hasn't been achieved since the 2006-07 season, and the last Coppa Italia since the 2002-03 season. These are alarming numbers for a club of AC Milan's size, and any piece of silverware that they can get their hands on, which most likely is looking like the league this season, it could be a big boost for this club and the management as well. But rounding this all off, obviously, like we've seen with Manchester United and even Barcelona now, this isn't going to be an overnight job. AC Milan needs years of spending and development and coaching and player focus to be anywhere near where they were. But it's a good start, and the league title this year would be a huge boost, as I've said. But let us know what you guys think. Do you think AC Milan have any chance of winning this league title, or is it just early days in the season? Please make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you guys next time.